Have you ever wondered why some people seem to manage their emotions better than others? This is not a question of temperament or personality, but rather a concept known as emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, or EQ as it's often abbreviated, is not about being emotional. It is about understanding, managing, and using our emotions in positive ways to relieve stress, communicate effectively, empathize with others, overcome challenges, and diffuse conflict. It involves a balance of both the heart and the mind, where emotions and thought processes enrich and guide each other. This concept is not a monolith, but rather a composite of 5 interrelated components: self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills. Each of these elements plays a crucial role in how we perceive and navigate the world around us. Self-awareness is the ability to recognize and understand our own emotions. It's like having an internal mirror reflecting our emotional state back to us. This awareness serves as the foundation for the remaining components of emotional intelligence. Next, we have self-regulation, which is the ability to manage and control our emotions, especially during stressful or challenging situations. It's the difference between reacting impulsively and responding thoughtfully. Motivation, the third component, is not just about ambition or desire for external rewards, but an inner drive to achieve for the sake of achievement. Then there's empathy, the capacity to understand and share the feelings of others. It's like stepping into someone else's shoes and viewing the world from their perspective. Lastly, social skills encompass our ability to navigate and influence the emotions of others. It's about building relationships, fostering connections, and moving people in the direction we want. While these components might seem straightforward, they intertwine in complex ways to form our emotional intelligence. It's not just about being aware of your emotions, but understanding how your emotions affect those around you, and vice versa. It seems simple, but emotional intelligence is a complex, multifaceted skill that can greatly impact our lives. So let's delve deeper into these components and unfold the science behind emotional intelligence. The first component of emotional intelligence is self-awareness. Now, what exactly is self-awareness? Simply stated, it's the ability to recognize and understand your own emotions, as well as what triggers them. It's like being the captain of a ship, navigating the rough and calm seas of our emotional landscape. Imagine being able to identify when you're feeling stressed, anxious, or excited, and understanding why. What has caused you to feel this way? Maybe it's a looming deadline, a heated argument, or an upcoming date. By recognizing these emotions and their triggers, we can start to predict and manage our reactions. But self-awareness goes beyond just recognizing emotions and what triggers them. It also involves understanding how these emotions can affect our thoughts and behaviors. For instance, have you ever noticed how stress can cloud your judgment, or how happiness can make you more open to new ideas? That's your emotions at work, subtly shaping your thought processes and actions. On the flip side, our thoughts and behaviors can also influence our emotions. Ever noticed how forcing a smile can actually make you feel a bit happier? That's because our actions can feed back into our emotions, creating a cyclical relationship that's at the heart of self-awareness. But why is self-awareness so important? Well, it allows us to make more informed decisions, respond rather than react to situations, and foster stronger relationships. It helps us navigate our world with a deeper understanding of how we operate, making us more compassionate and understanding towards ourselves. Moreover, self-awareness isn't just about understanding ourselves, it also provides a window into understanding others. By recognizing our own emotions and what triggers them, we can better empathize with what others might be feeling or experiencing. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Self-awareness is a lifelong journey, filled with moments of self-discovery and growth. It's about embracing who we are with all our strengths and weaknesses, and using that knowledge to navigate the complexities of life. As the foundation of emotional intelligence, self-awareness is the key to understanding not only ourselves, but also the people around us. Following self-awareness, we have self-regulation. Now let's dive deep into this concept. Self-regulation isn't about suppressing our emotions, rather it's about managing them, especially in stressful situations. It's about having the ability to experience our feelings fully without letting them hijack our thoughts and actions. Imagine you're in a high-pressure meeting and someone unjustly criticizes your work. Your first instinct might be to react defensively or with anger, right? Well, self-regulation would be the ability to pause, take a deep breath, and choose a more thoughtful, productive response. It's about maintaining control over your emotions rather than letting them control you. This doesn't mean we become emotionless robots. Quite the opposite. We still feel everything deeply, but we gain the ability to express our emotions in a way that is appropriate and beneficial for the situation at hand. In essence, self-regulation is about finding a healthy balance. Let's add another layer to this. Self-regulation also involves adaptability. The world is constantly changing and unexpected things happen all the time. Being adaptable means being able to adjust and thrive in any circumstance. It means not getting stuck in rigid patterns of thinking or behaving, but rather being open to new ideas and approaches. But why is self-regulation important? Well, it's simple. It allows us to make better decisions, maintain positive relationships, and ultimately lead more fulfilling lives. It helps us stay calm under pressure, navigate conflicts more effectively, and recover from setbacks more quickly. Remember, self-regulation is a skill, and like any other skill, it can be developed over time. It starts with self-awareness, recognizing our emotions as they arise. Then it's about practicing mindfulness, finding healthy outlets for our feelings, and developing a flexible mindset. So the next time you find yourself in a challenging situation, take a moment, breathe, reflect. Choose your response rather than reacting impulsively. That's self-regulation in action. A high level of self-regulation means being able to keep our emotions in check even when the going gets tough. So let's keep going because the journey of emotional intelligence is a fascinating one. The third component of emotional intelligence is motivation. Now, when you hear the word motivation, what springs to mind? Often we think of it as the fuel that drives us to achieve our goals, push our boundaries, and strive for success. But when it comes to emotional intelligence, motivation takes on a deeper and more nuanced role. It's not just about the fire in our bellies, it's about the mindset that keeps that fire burning, even when the going gets tough. Intrinsic motivation, that is, motivation that comes from within, plays a pivotal role in emotional intelligence. Unlike extrinsic motivation, which is driven by external rewards or fear of punishment, intrinsic motivation is all about finding joy and satisfaction in the tasks we perform. It's about being driven by our values, our passions, and our desire to grow and improve. Now, you might be wondering, what does this have to do with emotional intelligence? Well, a lot actually. You see, individuals who have high levels of emotional intelligence tend to be intrinsically motivated. They don't need external validation or rewards to feel fulfilled. They find satisfaction in their personal growth, in overcoming challenges, and in striving towards their goals. Their motivation is powered by a deep-seated desire to achieve, to learn, and to excel. This kind of motivation doesn't just drive success, it also fosters resilience and optimism. When our motivation comes from within, we're less likely to be deterred by obstacles or setbacks. Instead of viewing these challenges as insurmountable hurdles, we see them as opportunities for learning and growth. This attitude helps us maintain a positive outlook and stay focused on our goals, even in the face of adversity. So, as we can see, motivation in the context of emotional intelligence is about more than just ambition. It's about passion, resilience, and a love for learning. It's about having the drive to push forward, the resilience to bounce back from setbacks, and the optimism to see challenges as opportunities. Being highly motivated isn't just about ambition, it's also about the ability to remain optimistic and focused in the face of adversity. Next up, we have empathy. A cornerstone of emotional intelligence, empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It's more than just recognizing someone's emotions. It's about stepping into their shoes, seeing the world through their eyes, and feeling what they're feeling. Imagine a friend telling you about their bad day. You've been there, right? You know what it's like to have everything go wrong, to feel overwhelmed and defeated. That shared experience, that understanding, that's empathy. But empathy isn't only about understanding negative emotions. It's about sharing in joy, excitement, and happiness too. When a loved one shares good news with you, your heart fills with joy, not because it directly affects you, but because you're happy for them. That's empathy at work. Empathy is key to building strong relationships. It fosters a sense of understanding and mutual respect. When we empathize with others, we validate their emotions. We communicate that their feelings matter and that they're not alone. This validation is powerful. It creates a bond, a connection. Think about it, wouldn't you feel closer to someone who understands your struggles and shares in your joys? Of course you would. That's the power of empathy. It allows us to connect on a deeper level, to build relationships that are meaningful and rewarding. In a world where we're often focused on our own needs and desires, empathy is a breath of fresh air. It reminds us that we're all human, that we all have feelings, and that these feelings are important. It encourages us to be kind, to be understanding, and to be supportive. So the next time you're interacting with someone, take a moment to empathize. Try to understand their feelings, share in their experiences, and validate their emotions. You'll be surprised at how much of a difference it can make, not just in their lives, but in yours too. Empathy allows us to connect with others on a deeper level, fostering understanding and mutual respect. The final component of emotional intelligence is social skills. An essential part of our everyday lives, social skills are the tools we use to interact and communicate with each other effectively. They are the cornerstone of meaningful relationships, successful teamwork, and impactful leadership. Imagine the world as a grand stage, and we are all actors playing out our roles. Here, social skills are our script, guiding us on how to respond, when to listen, and the ways to express ourselves. They are the invisible threads that weave the social fabric, keeping us connected. These skills encompass a wide array of abilities, each as important as the other. Communication, for instance, is a key social skill. It's not just about how we speak, but also how we listen. Active listening is a skill that involves truly hearing and understanding what others are saying and responding effectively. It's about not just hearing the words, but also catching the emotions and intentions behind them. Conflict management is another important social skill, especially in a world where disagreements are inevitable. It's about understanding differing perspectives, finding common ground, and reaching a resolution that respects everyone involved. It's not about winning or losing, it's about understanding and growth. Influence, too, is a significant social skill. It's about using our words and actions to inspire and motivate others, to guide them towards a shared vision or goal. It's not about manipulation, rather it's about positive persuasion, encouraging others to see things from a different perspective and fostering change for the better. And let's not forget adaptability, the ability to adjust our behavior according to the social context we find ourselves in. This skill allows us to navigate different social situations with ease, making us more approachable and relatable to others. In essence, social skills are the lifeblood of our interactions. They allow us to connect, collaborate, and coexist harmoniously with those around us. They are the foundation of our emotional intelligence. Strong social skills enable us to navigate social situations with ease and build stronger, more meaningful relationships. So, we've talked about what emotional intelligence is and its components, but what about its impact? The influence of emotional intelligence in our lives cannot be overstated. It is that unseen force that shapes our interactions, our decisions, and ultimately our happiness. Let's break it down. Firstly, emotional intelligence plays a significant role in mental health. It equips us with the ability to understand and manage our emotions, helping to reduce stress and anxiety. A high level of emotional intelligence allows us to navigate through life's ups and downs with grace and resilience, enhancing our overall mental well-being. Next, let's talk about relationships. Emotional intelligence is the glue that holds relationships together. It allows us to understand others' feelings, respond empathetically, and communicate effectively. When we can read and respond to the emotional cues of those around us, we foster stronger, more fulfilling relationships. This applies to all types of relationships, from romantic partnerships to friendships to professional connections. Now, onto the professional arena. Emotional intelligence is a powerful tool in the workplace. It can help us manage and lead teams more effectively, foster productive work environments, and even climb the corporate ladder. Studies have shown that leaders with high emotional intelligence are more likely to inspire their teams, manage conflict, and drive success. In fact, many recruiters today prioritize emotional intelligence over technical skills when hiring. It's also worth noting that emotional intelligence can lead to greater personal success. It helps us set and achieve goals, stay motivated, and maintain a positive outlook on life. People with high emotional intelligence tend to be more self-confident, adaptable, and optimistic, traits that are crucial for personal growth and success. So you see, emotional intelligence is not just a nice to have, it's a must-have. It's the key to better mental health, stronger relationships, and greater career success. In a world that's more connected than ever, emotional intelligence is a critical skill that can greatly improve our personal and professional lives. So there you have it, the science behind emotional intelligence. We've journeyed through the intricacies of self-awareness, discovering how being cognizant of our own emotions can guide our decision-making process. We've explored self-regulation, learning how managing our emotions can help us react more effectively to life's challenges. We've delved into the power of motivation, understanding how our emotional drive can fuel our aspirations and goals. We've touched on empathy, recognizing how understanding others' feelings can foster deeper connections and enhance our interactions. And finally, we've looked at social skills, seeing how adeptness in managing relationships can lead to personal and professional success. The impact of emotional intelligence is profound, affecting every aspect of our lives from our personal growth to our professional achievements. Remember, emotional intelligence is not a fixed trait, it's a skill that can be developed over time. So, why not start improving yours today? Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect. If this journey into emotional intelligence has sparked something new in you, we'd love to hear about it. Did a particular concept resonate with you? Maybe you're already seeing ways to apply these principles in your day-to-day life. We encourage you to like this video and share your thoughts, experiences, and insights in the comments section. Remember, learning is a communal activity. Your feedback not only helps us create better content, but also enriches the understanding of our entire community. So don't hold back, let's start a conversation. Also, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you won't miss out on our future explorations. Lastly, if you found this video useful, consider sharing it with your friends and family. You never know who might benefit from a better understanding of emotional intelligence. Remember, the journey of self-improvement is always better when shared. Thank you for being a part of this learning journey with us.